What's been up? So, today I'm going to be talking about some of the observations that I have made while making a transition from the spiritual world to the material world, from the spiritual reality to the material reality. So, what exactly is spiritual reality? It's our journey inwards, it's getting in touch with the higher dimensions of our own journey, like of our inner journey. And material world is the outward world, is the world that we are living in, is the world that we can't actually survive without. We need materials to survive. We need materials to survive in the physical reality, basically. So yeah, coming on to, first I would say would be unlearning spiritual knowledge. Oh my god, this is so important. So until now I was like in the phase of consuming a lot of spiritual knowledge, from star seeds, light workers, to uh, other metaphysical studies, astrology, what are the numerology and what are the logies. Unlearning all those stuff so that I don't constantly keep interpreting my reality, people that I'm socializing with, situations that I have been put in, with all these things. It just restricts to see things as they are. So it's important to unlearn the spiritual knowledge. Now there is a difference between spiritual knowledge and spiritual self. So spiritual knowledge is, what it is. Spiritual self is nothing but getting in touch with yourself, getting in touch with your core self, getting in touch with your truthful nature, in touch with the nature around you, feeling, having the sense of connectedness with life situations and people around you. So that is spiritual self. If you have a lot of spiritual, there's a high possibility that you have a lot of spiritual self yet you're not spiritual. And a lot of possibility that there are, so like in my life I've interacted with a couple of people who are so spiritual and they don't even have any idea how spiritual they are, and they don't even have anything to do with spiritual knowledge or anything to do with spirituality. They are just in touch with themselves, and they are just in tune with their spiritual self. They are just in that flow of life. So yeah, it's not necessary, there's no correlation between spiritual self and spiritual knowledge. It's just that knowledge helps you navigate your spiritual self better, with much more ease and convenience, and it gives certain labels so that you are able to address certain issues certain way, or let's say in a more non-biased way. So yes, and while accommodating in the back in the world, socializing back with the people, spiritual knowledge, I it's important to let go and release all the knowledge that no longer serves anymore. So yes, uh, unlearning the spiritual knowledge. Then is adjusting with the environment, with the new lens and the new perspective. In your journey inwards, there are so many realizations, there's so many lessons that you're coming up with. And when you are, after you've had those realizations, when you step back, step again into the environment. Now it's not necessary that you'll be stepping in the new environment or the old environments, or there is a high possibility that your environments might keep changing you, as in how your life needs you to learn lessons. So whenever you are adjusting to the new to the environment, you're looking at it from new perspective, which with much more deeper perspective, or different perspective, basically. So it's important. So now there is going to be time where you have to adjust with that new perspective, in which you're going to feel left out, you're going to feel misunderstood, you're going to feel like you just don't belong, and it's just you know, uh, having that a gap between having that sense of connection. But eventually, as in how you adjust and as in how you accept your new perspective or your newer self, uh, there is going to be bit of ease in adjusting to the new awareness, to the new, from the new perspective, from the place of your newer self in that sort of an environment, whatever environment your life has put you in. Creating material identity, having a material identity helps, you know. uh, Now that could be anything, that could be what you're doing. Basically it's to do with your doing, or what are you doing, your studies or any sort of service that you're giving back to the world. For me, I could say it is content creation. So that is one of the material identities. So having a material identity helps you to have a ground beneath your feet, to have a ground where you can stand and you can face the world and the people around you. Then would be dietary changes. This is also this also happens when you are inside the world, when you are in the cocoon, in isolation. The kind of foods you need are quite light, and when you are coming back to the physical reality, the foods you need is generally quite heavy foods, like light is raw foods, and heavy food is something that's not raw, you know. So yeah, there's dietary changes in the drinks that I'm consuming, in the foods that I'm consuming, my food lifestyle. And I just follow, I have mentioned the video earlier also that I follow my body and I listen to whatever it craves, whatever I trust my body, and I follow that. So whenever it demands me or whenever it craves for me to have heavy food, I just have it. Because it's also because uh, in the physical reality, in the physical world, what happens is there's a bit of when the day becomes hectic, you need something more for you to keep settled in. So yeah, consuming heavy foods and letting and not minding having those dietary changes. This needs a must mention, that's missing the older self. Missing the self where you would be, your way of being before, your habits, way of seeing things then, or your interest, or the way you used to do, to be in your social circles, to be in your career, to be in your life, in your family, amongst your friends. Uh, so yes, yeah, I have been missing my older self there. Sometimes there are times, oh, I would do your way of partying, your way of making looking at career from, from such a tiny lens, career choices when you're making. Now it's more like what are the things that I really like doing, which gives me sense of purpose. So yeah, I was saying, yeah, missing the older self, missing those older habits. Sometimes I go to certain places in the atmosphere, in the place that I used to live before, and oh, I would do this way, and now, oh, this is that shop, I would buy certain things from that shop, and I don't buy it anymore. So yeah, missing the older self. Sometimes there are urges to go back to old habits, but you know deep inside, and you know it with your experience, that it's no longer serving you and it no longer actually interests you. So yeah, missing the older self. I would say Material world is all about getting in touch with the ground reality, getting in touch with what you have to actually do, with all the realizations that has hit you, that has happened to you. And I have observed that when all of this happens, there is playfulness that's developed within me. This ability to be uh, to do things in much more playful way, developed childlike traits again, or that's what I'm able to notice, meaning enjoying and cherishing and relishing every experience that is coming on my way, or every place that I'm going visiting out. So yeah, like nature, it really happens. So that's what has happened. So that is all I wanted to say and share from my side. Some of my observations, some of the that I have made while transitioning from my spiritual world to the physical reality. Thanks a lot for listening. Thanks for crossing by on my way. Stay tuned. Have fun. Take care. Bye bye. See you.